What's up? Welcome. I'll put on my mic in a minute. We got it. We got it, boys. We're gonna do some juggling deadlifts. I think I posted it. Yes, I did. Yeah, well, we did it. We've done it before. It's just I wanna keep that solid. I wanna keep that solid. Basically, I don't want to lose 4 or 5 while I or juggling deadlift, despite I want to be working up to heavy deadlifts again. Yeah, because that's the kind of the plan. Is I'm starting to do heavy deadlifts again, but I don't want to have the I don't want to lose my sharpness on the juggling ones, because I think the juggling ones are cool. I think we'll just warm up with left-handed ones, even though that's not my best one. We'll warm up on them. Okay, 135 to start. Oh, that's off center. Still off center. Better. Much better. I might actually be able to start wearing a belt for these. I can't do it for juggling squats, but for juggling deadlifts, I might be able to do it. This soundtrack is rad. Game's rad too, pretty much. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. All right, you. Move to the right a little bit. All right. Okay. Finding the center properly is hard to do with the juggling dead, because, well, you can have what feels like the center, but it doesn't take much to be off for it to start leaning. What's up, Argo? I forgot to update the weight. But that's okay. We're warming up. Well, you know. I haven't had stuffed crust pizza in a good while. I don't eat pizza too often. Hey, that's fine. The thing is, at the end of the day, as long as you don't do too crazy, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to fit in. Having a high-calorie meal. Well, that's less reasonable, honestly, but yeah. I absolutely could and have. Not recently. This soundtrack's rad. I like the game a lot too, though. So it turns out this is the same guy that they ended up hiring, I think, to do the soundtrack for the Doom 1 and 2 remaster thing. So it's the same name anyway. So I assume it's same guy, same project, or whatever. This is from Proteus. The game was a Doom style RPG with like the old style graphics, but it was technically in a newer engine or whatever and stuff. But yeah, Proteus, Prodeus. If you look it up, if you like Doom, try it. I don't think it's expensive, and it's absolutely fun. The one thing that they kind of goofed up on was the final level had a huge difficulty spike, so I had to lower the difficulty because it was just it was a weirdly implemented thing. All right, let's do 315. So, yeah. Gotta move to the right a little bit because it was off balance. Yeah. I try. All right. 405 next. I'm gonna switch to right-handed though, because I am better with that one. Yeah, yeah. I do juggling shows professionally, and I lift for fun. I mean, I perform for fun too, but I get paid to do that one. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try this for the first time using a belt for the juggling deadlift. I haven't done this before, but it might feel good. I know I like it for normal deadlifts, but juggling deadlifts is a little different, you know? We are switching to the right hand here. What's up, Haas? Sorry. So I had this. Oh, it's soaked. I had a tank top on, but I helped Omni set up some stuff. I helped him set up some stuff because he's getting a new lawnmower, and we need to make some room. And so I got all sweaty. Yep. A challenge. I'll listen. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything that you ask me to. Fair warning. Basically, it just matters on if it sounds like something I would like to do. All right, let's try this 405 juggling deadlift. I have no idea what the hint would be. Ooh. All right, let's see how centered this is. Okay, we try it. Let's see if we get it first try. Off center, gotta redo it. Gotta move a little bit to the right. Yeah, it's not a bad start. Basically, it was off center, and so I was like, I need some chalk too. That's a long message I'll read in a minute. That doesn't matter. I got it anyway. Whatever. That sounds... It just sounds like you're doing an exaggerated form of a side chest. All right, so 4 or 5 was fine. Off center, I must hold it out anyway. I'm gonna switch to not juggling. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. I don't like doing anything over a minute. I'm not a stretch boy, I'm a lift boy, and I generally like to do the shorter sets for that reason. Strength, not a flexibility person. I'm just trying to picture it in my head though, what you're even talking about. Behind your back, yeah. Yes. Let's see. Don't rest your hands on your back, yeah. If your goal was to see, hey, is he lean? Well, there you go. I'm not gonna do that for a minute. But yeah, basically it's a side chest. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold that for a minute. It is good for showing off my midsection though. Or, you know. So I feel a stretch not in probably the place where I would want it though. I feel it like in here. It feels like it's stretching my rotator cuff, which is not actually what I want. If I want to stretch out my rotator cuff, I just do this. Because that actually feels better for the thing that I would be doing. Might just be me too. Like I feel of different. I do like behind stretches or whatever, but I do if I'm going to do that, I usually am going to do something more like this, so I can stretch out my chest and like front delt a little bit, but mostly pecs right here. This is a great stretch. I like this one, and that's moving your hand way back. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that thing though, it basically puts stress on my rotator cuffs, basically. If I wanted to stretch, like I said, if I want to stretch out my rotator cuff or whatever, I do it like this. Basically put hand on, fist on elbow, and then, or fist on waist, and then, or hip bone, whatever, and then just push your shoulder forward. And that's what I like to do for that. And then if I want to stretch out just the rear delt or whatever, I'll just pull like this, rotate, basically like that. Because I do stretch some, but only as it's needed. Basically, I'm not really a flexibility person, so like I'm not trying to be. So I stretch when it's needed. We're gonna swap to not juggling deadlifts. 4 or 5 was generally fine. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to fitness stuff. You have so many different like modalities, I guess you could say. You have some people that are very much endurance. You know, obviously you have your bodybuilders or whatever that are about size and stuff like that. I do some warm-ups, but only as is needed. I used to do more stretching. I do much less stretching as I get older. So I just turned 40, and I do so much less stretching than I did years ago. Basically, I do like I said, I do stretching as needed. Because it just seems like, unless if I'm tight or whatever, it just feels like a waste of time. Now, if I'm tight, obviously stretching helps a lot. I think dynamic stretching is supposed to be very useful, but like sometimes when I'm doing squats, for instance, I'll do like one plate or whatever, and I'll just sit with the bar like all the way down here and just kind of use that as a stretch. And I'll do that, sit here for a few seconds, and then go back up. Now I wouldn't normally go quite that deep with a squat for heavy weights. Yep. Well, it's also just different goals. My goal is to try to be as strong as I can be while still maintaining a pretty lean physique. Lean enough anyway. That is, I'm not trying to maintain any amount of stretching, flexibility really. Oh, you'll absolutely find mobility people. Now, of course, I do think it's important to be able to with that thing, whatever, I can reach around my back or whatever and stuff like that. Like I don't want to be to the point where I have no flexibility, the whole touching your toes, all that good stuff. I think that you should have normal mobility, but I'm not trying to be like hypermobile. The one that I did work on for mobility was for sumo deadlifts, even though I'm a stronger conventional puller, but I did work on hip mobility for sumo deadlifts and being able to open up my hips, basically, so that I could do the wide stance with the hips opening up. Because if you can't open up your hips, your sumo deadlift is just going to be worse, a lot worse. But yeah, that was one I actually worked on actively for probably a couple months. But now I have good general hip mobility overall, so I can get into position really well. It's not a problem. But basically, that's the thing, is I'll work on stuff when I feel like I need it, and until then, I don't usually. Yeah, pretty much. I do mostly do conventional though. This guy. Okay, so we're gonna do conventional deads. We're gonna work up to 590, 585, 590. And we'll do deficits. I'm still gonna work up to 550. We're gonna start with 405. I couldn't just do a normal deadlift, right? I also forgot to change to the deadlift cam. Not that you can't see what's going on. Yep. Take it easy. There. Okay, easy. Let's do 495 next. I guess I'll put on a belt then. Now, if you want to hear something crazy, Arco, for a while I was doing deficit sumo deadlifts. Now, if you want something that's abysmal, that is abysmal. Those, I think, are harder than conventional deficit deadlifts. They're kind of terrible. Maybe it's just me because I have the long arms. That makes the conventional deficits not too bad, but they're not that long for the deficit sumos. Yeah. Like, hey, if I'm gonna do a fake deadlift, I might as well do it right. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to put the belt back on. Probably not, no, because I'm sitting at about 210. Maybe 212. I've just been maintaining. I'm sure some recomp has happened, but I would not feel like this belt would fit. Plus, I didn't like this belt as much for deadlifts anyway. I think it was a 13 millimeter as part of the reason. Yeah, see, this is without clamping. If I were to try to clamp it, I can get it shut. It's not that I can't wear it. It's just that it feels weird. I wonder, actually. No, none of them are, Yeah. No, the thing is, like, I think that 210 is a pretty good weight for me, but that belt, basically, I got one. I'm right between sizes at this weight, so it's hard to get a belt that is basically. I have to have two belts. I have to have one for when I'm a heavier boy and one for when I'm at my leanest, or use a single prong like this, and you're good. So that's the thing, like right now is a healthy weight for me. I'm able to push, heavier weights or pull heavier weights or whatever, and recover well. Yep, I have a big rib cage too. Like it goes all the way down to like here, Well, you can actually see. It bottoms out like right here. So my hips, my hip bone is like right here. Yeah, my hip bone ends right here. So like I have this much space between my hip bone and that. And if I put the belt over my hip bone, then I just need a larger one because I have a little bit wider hips. They're not like wide hips, but I have deceptively wide hips. Basically, I would need a one size up belt in order to wear it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thing is, it's great for protecting my lungs, I guess. Like I can get a big breath when it goes for deadlift. Just, but it definitely means that it's harder to put on a bigger belt. This one is, so this is a 3-inch width belt. So I can put it at the part of my hips to start, whatever. And that's fine. I can cinch it up real tight, but only as tight as is needed. And then it can be right below where my ribs are. And that's where it feels good for me. That's what, one of the things, because of my big ribs or whatever, it took me forever to fill out to where I had a chest. Plus I was doing bench press wrong, which didn't help. But basically my ribs are like, I have the barrel chest. So my pecs weren't very obvious. So I didn't have a discernible chest for years. But now it looks good. Just took a long time. One of the biggest things actually was pause bench press. Learning how to pause at the bottom with that stretch, and then just, like I can feel that right now just doing that. I can feel it just. All right, $4.95. Lightweight. Getting off the belt. That's the hard part. I mean, I could just leave it on. Technically speaking, the way I put it on, I could leave it on. But it wouldn't be the most comfortable. It wouldn't obstruct my breathing, just because I really cinch it up there. That's probably also though why I don't get that much out of the belt, is because I don't wear it the other, like another way. Okay, so $4.95 was easy peasy. We'll do $5.25. Maybe we'll do $5.25 and see if that goes. If it goes, we'll do $5.55, and then if that still feels good, well, maybe we'll try the big boy. That 6-plate deadlift dinner. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ugh. So Argo, that swole lobster, was it Buzz Swole or something like that? Is he good? Because he had Beast Boost. And he's a swole lobster. I don't know if he's actually any good, but Lobster with Beast Boost. Seems cool. It almost just seems like, you know, I have to bring them sometime just on principle. Gotcha. You kind of have to bring them anyway, yeah. That's what I need to do. I need to figure out, like, take Litton because he becomes whatever, the wrestler guy. Take all of the, like, buff men. Machoke, obviously. Or Machop, I guess. Is it Machop first or Machoke first? I forget. But you gotta take him. What's another muscly boy? We gotta take muscly boys. But yeah, Litton absolutely has to go with it. There are some that are like close, like, you know, your Hitmonchan, Hitmontop things, but they're not really swole, you know? Could have Snorlax as your honorary powerlifter. Says the guy who primarily trains powerlifting. Take a nap between my sets. Okay. Anyway, 525. See how this feels. Oh, that feels pretty good. So we gotta try 550 then, or 555. I mean, might be able to do the 6 plate. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we might be able to do it. So I guess we're gonna beat the 550. Oops. Let's see, how far are we into this soundtrack? This is pretty good. I want to make sure we're not in. Oh, we still got a good while. Nice. This pleases me. As a person who's enjoying this soundtrack, as I enjoyed the game, I first played it on Game Pass and then I bought it on Steam later. Pretty sure if I didn't, I need to go ahead and do that. Pretty sure I did. This game was great. Okay. I'll have to look at that later. Okay. $5.85. Okay. All right, boys. All right. I guess we'll try it. Might as well. All right. There's enough on that plate, or on that side. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. So far, so good. Feel pretty good. Great soundtrack. I guess I'll film it. Not really a reason not to. Just have something I can post at some point if I want. Cool. All right, 585. Central Pulverizing Unit is the next song. That's a great title. Oh man, that's a great title. All right, first we'll do it with a belt, see how it feels. If it feels strong enough, maybe I'll try it without. Or maybe I'll do more weight. No, this is probably actually about the top that I want to do for deficits. Oh. Okay. Ooh. That's heavy. All right. It's gonna be hard. I think I can do it, but it's gonna be hard. All right. I think I had the belt too high as well, but I think I can do it. I might actually be better off without the belt right now. We'll see. I'll try it again. Okay, take two. Dang, it's wanting to move. It's wanting to move. So, we're trying for the stretch goal. I set 550 for deficit deads, and I did 555. I'm doing five. I'm trying for 585. It's hard.
What are you telling me for? One of those you can complain about it all you want. Just stop and do it.
I just got to make it lighter, that's all. And tell the weights that they're gonna weigh less. Oh, okay. $585 with a deficit. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna do it without the belt this time though and see how it feels. If I can't get it, well, then I'll back off and I'll do without the deficit. That inch and a half of extra range of motion is sometimes a real pain. Okay. Yeah, because it really wanted to move. It was really close, but it didn't quite go. Okay. Okay. All the things. Nope. It just doesn't want to go today. All right, we'll take it without the deficit. We did our initial goal. Technically beat it, but all right. Got to get rid of the deficit there. Not there anymore. Okay. I at least need to hit 585 without the deficit. Also gonna get rid of those. All right. Either gonna get it or suffer embarrassment. Hold on. Man, it wants to move. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm miscuing or something. Out of practice with the heavies. It's frustrating. I should be able to do this. I might just need to put in volume. Start doing reps with less weight. Last try. Yeah, it's close. But I'm not gonna hurt myself. All right, so we still got 405 juggling deadlift. Still got 555 deficit. Just 585 was not there. Oh. I'm gonna take off 20 pounds so that I can at least end with a proper. Oh yeah, it'll get there. We're backing off and trying 565. I don't like ending on failure. That is not the thing I like to do. It's not full failure, it's just less success. I didn't succeed as much as I wanted to, basically. Yeah. That's just a case of me being ambitious, you know? It happens. All right. Here's the consolation lift. If I don't get this, I'm ending the stream and deleting System 32. Which would be really difficult to do on this Linux machine, but I'm sure I could figure it out. Yeah, the participation trophy. Like, hey, you tried. Yeah, that one was fine. That way I don't end on a failure. Because I don't like that. All right, we're going to delete that. That wasn't too bad. If the worst that happens is I can't do more weight than I was planning on, that's not too bad. Okay, juggling overhead press. I think we're gonna do doubles tonight. Or triples. Let's say triples, and I'm gonna say, let's be reasonable and say 85 pounds. Actually, hold on. I think I could just do this. X3. There we go. We'll do 4 sets basically. 55, 65, 75, 85. Maybe I'll even start with 45 and we'll do 5 sets of 3. Maybe I will. Yeah, that's about right. But first I get to do the fun thing and strip off all these weights. And by fun thing, I mean Blah. Yeah. Fast ice. It's my ice and I want it now. Sure. Ooh. What's that? Hmm. Okay. And you work with something related to ice.
Yeah.
Call it what? Okay. Oh, okay. See, I'm not Greek or cultured, so. I eat a lot of yogurt, but no. What a great Jedi. Or whatever. Whatever it was in that movie. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 45. We'll do 5 sets of 3. So we'll do 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. Unless I decide that 85 is too easy. So maybe I'll do 4 sets starting with 55. That'll be more fun. And then we'll go up from there. The stretch goal will be 95%. Perfect. How lovely. All right. Grab my balls. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to move the mic. It's tapping it. Okay, that's fine though. Otherwise. Yes. That's because he was I think helping his dad put together a website.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was the
That he thought it was funny that you found out about my fail via the clip that he made.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also,
He says hi. Because Daniel is actually here right now. I'm not talking to myself this once.
but computer, so,
Yeah.
things like YouTube and
Twitch just don't work.
they're blocked.
Yeah. It's not surprising.
You'll have to play the first one.
He said that because he's on his work computer, things like YouTube, Twitch, etc. are blocked. I think that'll get less wobbly with more weight. All right, 55 was fine now. Do. Ah. I see that worked. Okay, perfect. Loud. Go to bed. I don't go to bed at 11 p.m. or a.m. No, so you're not my dad. A job in Texas, 17 days a year. Great. What is this? Real granny hours, yes. $65 was fine. Starting to feel heavier though. The 85 only works on right side probably. You'd be paid money. Well, I mean, it's usually what you get paid for jobs. Otherwise, they're not really a job. It's something else. I need to block this number. I don't know if I can speak the King's English. That sounds crazy. How about King James? It'd be pretty good. Speaking these and thous. And hang out with King George. There you go. Sounds pretty good. Cards Extended Warning? No, this was some rando group text from someone claiming to be Jimmy Donaldson, whatever, one Mr. Beast, and some offer thing. Totally not a scam. Oh. I was messing with my my phone, and I was like, I need to block this number. It turns out he's a company, and big companies don't necessarily have the best morals, and just want to make money despite an image. They cultivate an image, but really it's to make money. Crazy, who would have thought? 150 million subscribers, runs like a business. Wild. Okay, well, forget that side was easy peasy. I never really watched Mr. Beast. I don't think I've ever watched an entire video of his, for that matter. Yeah, basically. He's a brand, he runs his account to make money, yes. How done he is? I don't think he's done. He's just, his image is tarnished. But when you have that many followers, you just keep working, it's gonna... Yeah, basically, give out 100K, make 150 or something like that per video. Yep. All right, 75 for 3. Looks there for both hands. Boop. Yeah. Well, that was he had a simultaneous release of 2 games. I was talking about this with Omni before the stream, as you had Black Myth Wukong came out, and you had Concord come out. I didn't actually know about Concord other than just what I had seen a little bit of, and that it didn't look very fun. Yeah. So I just stopped caring about it immediately. Turns out so did everybody else. On the other hand, Black Myth Wukong, real fun. And I'm still digging that game. 35, 40 hours in. Yeah, I saw like a trailer or something for Concord and it just didn't look fun. So. We're on to that. Which is good. However, you need to actually just go to the album probably. What's this? Oh, original game soundtrack? I gotta try this. I like game soundtracks, and this guy in particular seems to come out with some really good ones. They're right up my alley. think I'll definitely get this with the right hand. And then my left one, we'll see if I can do it, because the 75 actually felt pretty good, even for my left. For reference, my my right arm is a little bit better at balancing. Okay. All right, right hand first. But this is how we're going to break through that 105, is by doing reps with less. Okay. Okay. I could have maybe gotten another, or, you know, I don't know how many more, but I could have maybe gotten at least one more. Okay. Well, let's try left-handed. Yeah, left-handed. I lost the juggle there a little bit. Let's try that again. The lifting was going just fine, but I just dumped forward. Yeah. It's better than dropping the weight. That'd be, but that is technically my priority is the weight. Okay. Whew. Whew. I definitely didn't have 3 in me of that. Maybe if I had started from the beginning, River, but no, I think that actually was probably it for that. But we did get 2 with a slight pause to get more things, and then couldn't get the 3rd. I guess let's try 95 with my right arm and see how many we can get. We still got 85 with the right, so we'll try 95. And just see if we can get it. That felt surprisingly good. I did set my goal about right though with 85, because that was where my left arm gave out on the 3rd rep, and my right will probably fall off here. Well, okay, my right arm's not going to fall off. The strength is going to fall off to some extent. right. Is it a good phone for $130? The Barbie flip phone that Nokia is apparently making? No internet. Oh,
Well,
that seems like a problem.
which is the
You can get a surprisingly okay phone for like the 130 to 170 range, but apparently that's,
But it's not.
yeah.
It's not like
Oh. 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 All right, 95 pounds, boys. That's my bail plan. If I set it down? Yes. I can't see behind me, so yeah. But that's my bail plan, to set it down in my trap. Not bad. Got two. But I was right on that. I was like, my strength is going to give out there. And it did. But that was at 95 for two, which makes me think, maybe.
to be fair, like this is probably a like great phone for like middle school kids or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It runs different. It's called private,
Okay.
but you know it's basically a feature of operating system.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense if it's a Barbie phone, that it'd be pretty bare bones, because most adults aren't going to be buying a Barbie phone.
And realistically, it's just
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing that I can see like some kids just get excited
Yeah.
if you don't necessarily have the full
Yeah.
under 30 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how many? Yeah.
Things like or
Yeah.
things like
How many toy Barbie phones were probably sold back in the day that didn't have any phone functionality for like 50 bucks?
Right.
So 130 for something that actually does work as a phone.
yeah. If you see it as a product, it has like it's not. It's perfectly reasonable.
Why would I blurt out, I sure do love onions? It'd be very strange to blurt out, I sure do love onions. I don't know why you'd ask me to blurt out, I sure do love onions. It's for Hutch. It's a running joke with,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I sure do love onions.
I know, right? But why would you blurt that out?
I'm sorry. Just say. Olives. What does it say?
No. Onion rings. No.
Now it's gonna start calling them olives. Whenever we're done.
Then we won't be talking long.
How did you lose your very good friend? Well, I started calling them olives. Well, the rest is history.
What's up, Seth? We're trying for a PR, just for fun. Because we did our work, and now I'm going to try just for fun. I'm going to try 110 overhead press, juggle, for fun. It may not work. In fact, it probably won't work. But you know what? I gotta try it. Hey man. Oh, you got attacked on the subway? That's not cool. Might be a cool story. No, this isn't at the Hutch household. That's Omni. But yeah, I'll finish my thing. It'll probably be a cool story once it doesn't, once it's not like a traumatic experience anymore. But yeah, that does suck. I assume that he's okay if he's able to, get on Twitch and talk. Yeah. Oh no, that's a sucky situation, bro. Prescription RPG. All right. All right, boys. We try. Try for that PR. This will probably end in failure, but that's okay. It might not. Oh, that's actually not far away. It's not there yet, but boy, that was actually close. Oh man. And that's after doing the work. No, I'm just at the gym. Can you not tell this is not Hutch's driveway? Or garage? Or living room? This is Omni's garage, gym. It's an attached room. That is air conditioned, which is great, because the garage is not. All right, so that was actually pretty close. Let's do, we'll back off. Not much. How you doing, Thad? We'll go back to what I've done before. We'll just do 100 pounds, so it's easy, or whatever. So I know that I can do it. Easy is probably not the right word. I'll get that in a second set. You got it. I guarantee it'll do something for you. So, sir. All right. We'll go for the easy peasy, or at least more consistent 100. Oh, I pushed too far back. Hold on. Oh, I kept the weight. The juggle I lost, but what's new? Ah. That's actually pretty good. The juggle is real. It's not my strong suit, yeah. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got. We got this a dad joke for Seth. Let's see. Can't wait to ruin everybody's night with this one. Ah, perfect. What's up, Rosie? Hey, Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut. Omni was like, and then it dawned on him. He's just like, oh.
All.
Oh.
All. Like, all.
Yes. It's, hey Dad, did you get a haircut? And then he answers, no, I got them all cut. Hey, me too. I have to mow my lawn. It's starting to get long. All right, let's try this again. Get 100 clean, hopefully. That was just back on the subway. Dang. Oh, man. Oh, it's terrible. All right. Yeah. Success. Didn't lose it that time. Only 100 pounds, but it was with one arm while I was juggling. That's pretty good. All right, well, sure, we can do one more thing before I call it. Seven balls. All right, so 7 feels pretty good. It won't feel pretty good after this. Oh, you as well. So I'm gonna curl 100 for as many reps as I can, and then I'm gonna try juggling 7 immediately. That isn't as fun, but it's a pretty interesting result. So you saw 7 without the bicep pump. Yep, I'm done with that one. All right, switch camera angle. I forgot. All right, now I try Joe 7. But my arm's feeling heavy. Oh gosh. Oh. That was about as expected. Oh. A little better. Oh gosh, it still feels abysmal. Ah. That's hard. You code away, yeah. All right. I'm done now. We get one more juggle flex before I go. Ugh. Not as good with a t-shirt on. There we go. But yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. That'll probably be it for until Tuesday, unless I decide to do something else. But the guaranteed stream will be Tuesday with more Blacksmith Wukong. It'll be real cool. Everybody have a good one. See you later.